Ho ho wargaming fans, it's Tabletop Lenny again, and I want to give you a quick studio update. What you see is the gaming surface for the new modular and foldable table, which you can get more information on my web blog. This gaming surface is divided in 6 parts, and it's built on concrete road or in flight field and airfield in the middle of nowhere. Here you get a miniature. It's a steampunk miniature from the game called Malifaux, as you can see here. And I adjust for scale to give you an impression of the proportions of the gaming table. It's 4 feet in one direction and 6 feet in the other. And here you can see one of the latest commission works that I did. It is a jungle piece, and it's a little bit generic. It's for sci-fi and contemporary and also for fantasy settings, very suitable. So stay tuned, and you will get some more impressions of my actual works. Hey ho! Step 2. Here you can see my new tool. It's an hot wire foam cutter, and you can make very accurate cuts and get some really nice cuttings out of it, especially if you go for some for buildings and architecture things. And yeah, it's just a little bit of training, but when you get used to it, you can work very well with it, and you can see it makes a lot of mess. And yeah, I use this for making some pieces for the concrete bunker that will be included of the set of jungle terrain. I really could recommend this tool, and it's from the company called Proxon. It's more or less a standard edition of a hot wire cutter, and yeah, you can, as I mentioned, make really accurate cuts with it. Back on the working bench, you can see that I work on a bunker piece, which I mentioned when I showed you the hot wire foam cutter. And yeah, this is made out of standard isolation foam that you get in craft stores. And I just start to construct the bunker construction. And yeah, I'm not really finished, but I think I'm on the right way to get these edge constructions, and then I'm not sure if I should go for a roof or if it should be just a contemporary or future-like emplacement which is open without roof, so that you can easily place your miniatures. Otherwise I would really build it like within a modular roof, so you can replace it and put your miniatures in and something like this. Yeah, and it is half sunken in the ground, in the soil, and it gets one entry. Here you get the Guild Rifleman for scale. It has to be a little bit more high, and I think I will go for a wire frame on the ground or something like this, or some stone plates, or just a concrete groundwork. And afterwards I will go for some rock formations and just integrate the bunker system in the surrounding landscape. And as you mentioned, and as I told you before, I just want to give you an overview about my jungle terrain pieces, which belong to the set that is dedicated for the pirate scenery. And as Alexander mentioned on Google+, my soil is in some places are really a little bit too dark perhaps, so I just will continue with some extra dry brushings and point out the areas where sand, so I try to make them a little bit brighter. But on the other hand, I'm really satisfied with it, And these plants come from a craft store. They should simulate some kitchen plant that are good for cooking, but I cut off the roots, as you can see here, and only go for the leaves. And yeah, that's what's going on my working bench. And if you're interested in terrain, have questions or need some terrain, please get in contact. And if you just like and get inspired, share and link and like my content. See you soon, happy building, happy gaming, and bye.